In the labyrinthine world of royal family dynamics, a new controversy has emerged, spotlighting Meghan Markle's alleged manipulation of the narrative surrounding the costs associated with royal properties. Kate Middleton, Prince William's wife, has subtly suggested through sources close to the couple that Meghan Markle might be bending the truth to fit her perspective, particularly when it comes to the financial aspects of maintaining royal residences. This accusation adds another layer to the already strained relationships within the royal family, painting Meghan as a figure who might be more interested in crafting a public image than in adhering to the truth. The crux of the issue lies in the financial implications of the royal living arrangements. Meghan and Harry, upon their departure from senior royal duties, relinquished their royal-funded home, Frogmore Cottage, which they had renovated at a significant cost to the taxpayer. However, sources allege that Meghan has been selectively presenting these facts, possibly to portray her and Harry's lifestyle choices in a more favorable light compared to those of William and Kate. It's whispered in royal circles that Meghan has been known to discuss the opulence of royal living, especially of Kensington Palace's apartment 1A, where William and Kate reside, contrasting it with the more modest Nottingham Cottage where she and Harry once lived. Critics argue that Meghan's narrative seems designed to garner sympathy, suggesting that she and Harry were somehow underserved by the royal estate system. This narrative has been particularly contentious given the backdrop of the UK's cost of living crisis, where public scrutiny on royal expenditures has intensified. Meghan's supposed focus on the disparity in living conditions, without acknowledging the full scope of their own financial support, like the millions spent on Frogmore Cottage's refurbishment, has drawn ire. It's claimed she's cleverly sidestepped the reality that while their home was modest by royal standards, it was still subsidized by public funds, a fact she seldom highlights in public discussions. Moreover, Meghan's portrayal of royal life has often been criticized for lacking nuance. She's been accused of painting a picture that fits her narrative of being the outsider looking in, perhaps to underscore her struggles and the misunderstandings with the royal family. This selective storytelling has, according to insiders, not only left a sour taste but has also complicated relations with William and Kate, who are seen as more traditional in their public disclosures, focusing on duties rather than personal grievances. Narrative Meghan has pushed includes the notion that she and Harry were somehow restricted or treated unfairly in terms of housing. However, the reality, as pointed out by royal commentators, is that royal estates are managed with an eye towards tradition, security, and heritage, not just personal comfort. The claim that Meghan was disappointed or felt slighted by the accommodations provided is seen by some as an oversimplification, if not a misrepresentation, of how royal properties are allocated and maintained. Further fueling the controversy, there are whispers that Meghan has discussed these issues in private circles, often with a tone that suggests victimization. This has led to a perception among some in the royal family's inner circle that she's more about reshaping her public image than about fostering genuine reconciliation or understanding. The couple's decision to leave the UK and their subsequent discussions in interviews, documentaries, and Meghan's own media projects have been viewed by critics as attempts to control the narrative, emphasizing their struggles over the collective responsibilities of the monarchy. This narrative manipulation, as some see it, extends beyond just the topic of housing. Meghan's approach to discussing race, mental health, and her experiences within the royal family has often been framed in a way that positions her as a reformer against what she might perceive as outdated royal protocols. While these are important issues, the way they've been brought into public discourse has been scrutinized for being overly dramatized or lacking in context, according to detractors. The fallout from these perceived narrative shifts has been palpable. Kate Middleton, often seen as the more reserved of the two, has maintained a dignified silence on many issues, allowing actions and duties to speak for her. Yet, through subtle indications and the choice of stories her team allows to be published, there's a clear suggestion of disagreement with how Meghan has chosen to discuss certain matters. This silent strategy by Kate contrasts sharply with Meghan's more vocal and public approach, which has been accused of stirring the pot for personal gain or sympathy. In conclusion, the controversy over how Meghan Markle discusses royal living arrangements, particularly the costs and conditions, has reignited debates about her role and intentions within the royal family. Critics argue that her narrative might be a calculated move to shape public perception, focusing on her and Harry's hardships while downplaying the privileges they've enjoyed. This has not only strained family relations but has also sparked a broader conversation on how royal narratives are crafted, consumed, and critiqued in the modern media landscape. Whether this is a case of misunderstood intentions or deliberate manipulation, the impact on royal family dynamics and public opinion is undeniable, leaving many to question where truth lies in the tales of royal life.